Good evening friends, you are most welcome to Think Eyes channel. Today we are going to discuss Practicing Anthropology by MAAN IGNOU and our topic is Participatory Methods of Interviewing. Let us begin the topic. We can define interviews as a methodical and logical way of conversing to people and taking note of it. Here questions are asked by the interviewer to obtain information from the interviewee. It is a way for participants to get involved and talk about their views. For a practicing anthropologist, data collection is an essential component to gather information about the problem. For such data collection, a practitioner has to use the interview method in any problem solving situation. Again, data collection has its complexities and demands. The practitioner has to know and select the appropriate method for addressing the needs of the research questions. Then the practitioner has to make a decision and choose the right method for that study. We can say without doubt that participatory methods of interviewing should be adopted by practitioners for good results. Any improved practice includes an analysis of the situation which must be shared and owned by everyone in any organization, deliberation and finally conformity on the goals, purposes, preferred results, appraisals of results, action strategies and assessment plans, and means are then to be made. The paramount task can be acquired with the respondents giving their views and ideas to queries asked by practitioners with the use of methods like surveys, questionnaire, etc. Among the participatory methods of interviews, semi-structured interviews and focus groups are the most often used instruments by practicing anthropologists for gathering the views of participants on certain topics and issues. At the preliminary phase of the evaluation process, techniques which are carried out are related to participatory listening, observing, and use of visuals. These processes create the foundation for the outline of in-path questions for semi-structured interviews to be done on focus groups. We have already discussed focus groups in the beginning. Semi-structured interviews are non-uniform and are often employed in qualitative inquiry. The interviewer does not do research to test a specific hypothesis. David and Sutton, 2004. The researcher has a list of key themes, issues, and questions to be covered. In semi-structured interviews, the sequence of the questions can easily be altered subject to what course the interview takes. Here, though, an interview guide is kept for clarity. Questions designed at the spur of the moment can be asked depending on the situation. In such interviews, the researcher has the chance to probe or examine the attitudes and ideas of the respondents. Probing is a way for the interviewer to explore new paths which are not initially considered. Gray, 2004. The researcher conducting semi-structured interviews is a freer one than conducting a structured interview. Cajon Boone, 2004, in which the interviewer does not have to adhere to a detailed interview guide. Patton, 2002, recommends to explore, probe, and ask questions that will elucidate and illuminate that particular subject to build a conversation within a particular subject area, to word questions spontaneously, and to establish a conversational style but with the focus on a particular subject that has been predetermined. The strengths of semi-structured interviews are that which the practitioner can prompt and probe deeper into the given situation. For example, when the interviewer inquiries about health issues in a village, some respondents are more open and outward, and others may be shy to reveal some personal issues about the health. Hence, with this type of interview, the interviewers are able to probe deeper or ask more detailed questions about the respondent's situation and not adhere only 2. The Interview Guide, Cajon Boone 2004. In addition, the practitioners can explain or rephrase the question if respondents are unclear about the questions. Thus, the participatory methods of interviewing first improves practice, second helps practitioners participate and develop an understanding of their own problems and practices, third helps practitioners to bring desirable, rational and critical improvement in workplace situation. Thank you very much.